Ty, in a game like that one that went down to the wire, you guys were down, I think, 8 with like 4 minutes to go, 6 with 2 something. Second half of back-to-back, is that kind of just, kind of how it goes?
Yeah, I thought our guys, like you said, they fought and competed. I thought in the third quarter we kind of let go of the rope defensively. They was able to get, I think they got 7 layups, to start the third quarter. And so that's not us, And so I know on the back-to-back we can blame it on that, but they played well. I thought we got off to a good start, being up 19, and then the rotation got kind of funky because of the early timeouts, and we couldn't get PG or Wild early, and we had a second unit on the floor that I didn't really like, too much. But that was on me, But like I said, we played hard. We just didn't, play smart at times, shot selection, and kept our turnovers down a little bit. But I can't fault the effort.
The turnovers finished at like 14, 15, whatever it was, but a lot 13. Of them led to their transition points. I think they were
23 points on 13 turnovers. And so we just talked about it coming to the game. The live ball turnovers, they're a tough team, to beat when you turn the ball over and they get out in transition, get easy baskets. And so, we need to do a better job with that. But like I said, overall, I love that fight, what it looked like, and, just got to continue to keep getting better.
Todd, what'd you make of PJ's debut? I know it was short notice for him coming in. What'd you make of it?
No, he's gonna play hard. He's tough. Gonna scrap. Defend, and got a few big offensive rebounds down the stretch that we needed. We didn't capitalize on none of the shots, but once he gets comfortable with the offense and understand what we're trying to do offensively, so it's a tough position to be in when you haven't really went through the playbook. But I just thought his toughness on the floor was big for us.
Last 4:40, you guys were down 8, and you went small with PG and Kawhi as the 4 and the 5. Is that something you like you like to do going forward when you get James integrated, still being able to play small at times?
I mean, it's all about the feel of the game and how the game's going, the flow of the game, and we always have it in our back pocket to go small, but I would rather play big. But if we need to go small to try to change it up defensively, we can do that. And I thought our guys did a good job of just staying with it, being down 8, not giving in, and, continue to keep battling.
Ty, in the third quarter, you guys only had 2 assists. Do you think that was more of a tired leg situation, or what kind of resulted in all the ISO ball in the third quarter? Is it something you addressed?
They started switching 1 through 5, a lot, because they had AD, Bron, and Woods on the floor, and so they were pretty big, and so we just try to get the mismatch and try to attack that. And we scored only 24 points in that third quarter. And I thought, that switching with that big lineup really hurt us. So we got to get better with that. But, it's, like I said, we didn't make a ton of shots in that third quarter. Like, we had some good looks that we didn't make. And then we got a little stagnant as well. So it's just a combination of getting better.
I was just wondering if in that game you're sort of, now that you see the roster as it currently is, and if you saw situations or possessions where you thought, this is where we can use a guy like James, where he can make a difference for us.
Yeah, I saw it for 53 minutes. Yeah. And, and along with T-Man, because now defensively, we would be a lot better, So, yeah, I've seen it for 53 minutes.
Lawrence was talking pregame about how James' ability to sort of transform and meet the needs of the teams he's on. Something that he's attracted to him for a long time, his talent. I remember in Brooklyn that Kyrie had said, a few games in, like, James is the point guard.
Right.
How to play off ball. Have you guys talked through that with Russ and James, like how you divvy up those responsibilities?
Not yet. First time really being around James, for a full day. But, we'll get to that. We got 4 days off to kind of sit, our 4 guys down and kind of talk through, what I see and what I need from each guy, and, kind of go from there.
Ty, you just talked about like the 53 minutes. You were wondering about that. Have you thought in your mind, I'm sure you have because you're a guy that's always thinking basketball, how much have you thought about just these situations of how you're going to use them and all these guys and, what you can do, the possibilities with James?
Thought about it a lot, put him in position to be successful and do what he does, alongside, PG and Kawhi, so, like I said, it's gonna be a process. We understand that, but it's a great process to be a part of, and we're definitely gonna figure it out of how we're gonna use each guy and make sure each guy on the floor is comfortable. Make sure guys get in the rhythm, and like in the second half, had to get PG more shots, get him going because Kawhi got off to such a great start. You kind of lose sight of everything else as far as playing the game. So that's going to be the challenge. It's just making sure everyone stays involved in the offense because, like I said, you have three dynamic scorers that can score the basketball. So that's going to be the biggest challenge.
How excited are you as a coach, even like these next 4 days of just like incorporating this new weapon into what you love to do?
I'm very excited. I'm excited because, like you said, you get a guy like James who can create offense, can generate open shots, can get your bigs dunks on rolls and things like that. Similar to what Russ does, but at a slower pace. Russ is more attack, get downhill, speed and pace, and James is more slow, playing his game, and so it's a difference. It's a big difference between those two games, and then so now when you kind of staggering those guys, it's going to be a different pace to the game. So he's definitely going to make the game easier for PG and Kawhi. I think with Kawhi playing 41 minutes on the back-to-back was huge for us to see that and him to feel good, but also allows Kawhi to play off the ball. And now you got James who can kind of control the tempo and control the game.
Hey Ty, obviously in addition to the guys being, a really exciting on-court fit, their personalities meshing is extremely important for this all to work. Obviously, James and Russ have played together before. What excites you, just from what you know about those three guys and combining together in terms of how it's going to work chemistry-wise?
I think they're to a point in their career where they just want to win, and winning the championship is the most important thing. And so, like I said, they had it in Houston with PJ, Russ and James, and like I said, having fun and be able to relate, be able to have that bond. And so now coming here, it makes it easier for guys like James and PJ to fit in. So, like I said, we're excited, we're ready to get going, but it's not going to happen overnight. We understand that we still got a lot of work to do. As far as where we want to get to, but I love the work the guys are putting in to try to, to get us where we're trying to get to.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. What you want? What you got, Justin?
I have a question that's going to annoy you. Is that okay?
That's a great way to end.
Yeah.
I know it's early, getting everybody integrated. Is the plan going forward, coming out of the next couple days, going through practice and stuff, to start James alongside Russ, Kawhi, and PG?
That didn't annoy me.
Oh, I'm actually shocked. I know how much you love lineup questions.
No, I don't know.
Is this your coy I don't know, or the actual you don't know yet?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.